So let's first talk about why does access control list matter? Well, the key thing that's been introduced is the ability to specify for a given set of keys what operations can be performed. So in this first example you see here, we have Alice. There's a regex expression for the keys that they can match, tilde, cache, colon, star, and then the operation that can perform. So this allows for a strict separation of concerns between what the application or a service might need to access and what commands the administrator will need to access in order to maintain the Redis cluster. So you can now separate these groups apart. What this means is that you've got a far reduced attack surface. You no longer have a single user that you're authenticating against. You can now set up all the different users and roles as required to meet any compliance or regulatory needs that you have. My favorite part of ACLs is, and I've done this plenty of times, is remove the ability to run flush DB, i.e. clear out the entire cache. So, automatically removing myself the privilege to run that command is saving me a lot of fat fingering. So if that's ACLs, how do they look and how do they compare to role-based access control? So you see on the left here, we can set up each individual with particular permissions on keys and commands. And so that is really great in a development and test environment. It allows a very simple way to administer and set up all of those rules. But when you start to get at scale at a larger enterprise, role-based access control allows you to define the role once with those permissions and then assign users to that role. That means that you can change the role definition and all users now conform to that, rather than having to go through user by user by user. So that greatly reduces the administration burden in day two operations.